Hi, everybody. Sam here. I am so excited to have another micro interview here today for the ladies in Safe Art Connections and also online and the internet world of all the places we're going to be posting this. And Robin has been in the community for a while. I'm really excited to get to connect you with her. If you are ready to create a life you love one choice at a time, it could be exactly what you learned in this micro interview. I'm so excited for Robin to share. And I want to know a little bit about your story, Robin. I like to call it your superhero origin story. Tell me just a
Well,
little bit about how you got doing what you're doing.
it's a funny story. When I was little, I've always loved cozy things and I always loved dogs and I still do. When I was young, I would take and make blankets and make them into forts. And I would go and take my dog and some books and I would go and snuggle with my dog in my fort and read him books, snuggled with our blankets. And so I've always kept that. And then as I got older, I learned how to crochet and I crocheted lots of blankets. And then as I got older, my hands were starting to get arthritic and it was hard to hold the crochet needle. And it was really breaking my heart because I always loved doing crafts and it was difficult. And then one day I saw something, I don't know if it was in a magazine or where, but something about hand knitting. And I thought, no, that's interesting. And I saw the thicker yarn and so I'm going to give it a try. I was shocked because I've been doing it. And not only does it not hurt my hands, it actually it feels really good because it's soft. I'm not holding a tiny pencil or crochet hook so that's it's just wonderful. I just love it. And I just so enjoy just the people's faces when they light up when they feel how soft the blankets are and the colors and the textures. And it's just wonderful. I really, truly enjoy what I do.
That's so much fun. And so it's helping you and is providing income for you and your family as you start to grow and build your business. But then the
Yeah.
people that get it get to experience this really cool thing. My mom made me this, and it's not the same thing as what you do. It's not the same type of yarn, but it's the hand done.
Mhm.
And it was a blanket, but I had her roll it up to where I use it as back support
There you
when I
go.
sit here. And it's so fun how you can be creative and do these kinds of things. And, like it was supposed to be one thing and we turned it into something else.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I've been following you on your journey just a little bit. When we first got connected, you didn't have your website up yet, but now you got that kind of in place and you're starting to build some momentum. So I'm so happy to be on this journey with you. Tell me, on these micro interviews, we like to share a thought, tip, or piece of advice. So anybody watching, not only do they get to know who you are a little bit, but they also get to learn something that can improve their life. So to share with us your tip, thought, or piece of advice.
These blankets are like truly magical. I can honestly say that because they're not only they're warm, and if you're cold, you can actually even throw them in the dryer and they're even make them even warmer, but they're so soft and they're breathable, so they're not like smothering warm, so you don't sweat in them. My aunt in Florida, where, Florida's really warm, she uses hers every night, every evening. After dinner, she'll go and watch TV and put it on. So you know that they're not, they don't make you sweat because you can breathe with them. And they, they're just so relaxing. They're really therapeutic and they don't irritate your skin is another thing too. They're so gentle. My, I have pets, people that have pets, they buy them for their pets because it helps their joints. And I know for a fact that it helps joints because they help my hands. Just making the blankets helps my hands. So
Yeah.
it's really
So,
interesting.
so what I hear you saying is that having a blanket that's cozy and comfortable like this can be a part of your relaxation that you do. for your
Absolutely.
own self-care.
That's right. That is so right. Hmm.
Yeah. And so you've been on this journey of learning to make yourself more a priority and doing some of the self-care things we talked about in Safe Heart Connections. What's maybe one thing that you've done recently for yourself that would maybe encourage another woman listening to do something for themselves?
I journaling, I just love the journaling. And I tell you, it has just really helped keep things in focus and just makes you feel really good. Sometimes I I do it in the morning. Sometimes I have to do it at night. Sometimes I even grab it during the day just to write things out. Just because if you're having a tough day, I work, I have a full-time job on top of doing this. I have the school community that I just started. So I'm a secretary here where I live on the board of directors. So I'm really super busy. I love all of it, but sometimes I need to journal just because it's just you get so stressed and then you just have to breathe.
Yeah,
So
taking
journaling is great. Hmm.
just a few minutes a day really is all
Yep.
it takes. I
Yep.
recently created something called the 7-minute gratitude blueprint. I'll put a
Hmm.
link for that for anybody watching below. But if you're in Safe Art Connections, you have access to that already. Charge, just search it and it'll pop up. All the community members get it. That's it. Just takes 7 minutes a day, a couple of minutes in the morning, a couple of minutes in the evening, and really, really can um, impact how you feel throughout the day, which allows you to have better choices and to just live the life you were meant to live. All right, before we wrap up, and I'll make sure that your links are around the video wherever people are watching too. Tell me, do you have any closing thoughts before we wrap up?
Um, just, I really hope people get the chance to, even if they go to the store. I mean, there's some of those thicker blanket yarns, but where I buy my yarn from, it is really special. And there's one type that I so love. It's called the sparkling yarn, where it has a sparkle glimmer in it. In certain light, it has a sparkle and it's just so fabulous. You would never even,
Sounds amazing.
it is beautiful.
And so in your school community, you're going to be doing some demos and training people how to make their own blanket.
I am blankets and more. I've just put out a new thing with I have pillows that match. I'm going to be doing other things. I'm going to be doing blankets with pockets in the corner, and I'm going to have little for pocket notes and pocket hugs. That's a new
Oh,
feature I'm going to start. Yes. I'm
that's
going
so
to do that.
great. Well,
Trying to come up with new things to do with them. Hmm.
I'm so excited to be able to share you with the world and with the community.
Thank
And
you.
all right, I'll see you later. Have a great day.
And you too. Thank you so much.